In this video, I want to go through a bunch of PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 game updates, some super exciting stuff. Crysis Remastered Trilogy has been confirmed, a big game reveal is coming very soon, and we got a couple of lower key reveals and announcements as well. We'll talk that at the end of this video, but off the rip, I want to talk about the Crysis Remastered Trilogy. It has been officially announced for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC, due out this fall. Now, of course, Crytek had already brought Crysis 1 to all modern platforms in the form of Crysis Remastered. That was okay, like it was fine. Not the biggest upgrade that I would have liked to see, and I would have liked to see it taken another level if they could have brought it to PS5. Nevertheless, Crysis 2 Remastered and Crysis 3 Remastered are coming in a trilogy collection alongside Crysis Remastered. So if you buy this trilogy, you get the version of Crysis that is already out in Crysis Remastered, and then Crysis 2 Remastered and Crysis 3 Remastered will also be included. Not only that, if you already own Crysis Remastered, both sequels will be available individually, so you can buy them like that. We have no indication as far as what the pricing is going to be. I believe Crysis Remastered released at $30. I might be wrong about that off the top of my head. It might have been $20. I imagine it was $30. I just looked it up. The Epic Games Store has it listed at $30, so yeah, take it with what you will. So I would imagine the trilogy would be $50, $60 if they continue that pricing threshold. That sounds a little pricey. I mean, if this trilogy was $40, I would say, hey, that is an awesome deal. To get Crysis 1, 2, 3 all upgraded on PS4 for $40, that would be a great pickup. 50 or 60, I think that's pushing it a little bit, but hey, pricing has not been officially confirmed, so we'll see what the deal is with that. Over from Crytek, they did note, we're excited to announce that these iconic Crysis games are returning in one bundle, remastered for a new generation of hardware. Each game is enhanced to look and play beautifully on today's platforms, delivering the finest Crysis experience for both newcomers to our classic franchise or players wishing to relive the adventure. I liked Crysis 1 a lot. It seems like Crysis 1 is a lot of people's favorite, but my favorite was Crysis 2. I absolutely loved Crysis 2, thought it was a fantastic game. Obviously, a little bit more linear than Crysis 1, but I really enjoyed that game for, you know, the high-quality FPS gameplay. Visuals were great. I played it on PC way back in the day, and I loved it on there, and it's a game, you know, every couple of years I'll go back to and play again. And Crysis 3 I wasn't as hot on as Crysis 2. Still an okay game. I'd probably rank my favorites Crysis 2, then Crysis 1, and then Crysis 3. But excited to see all three games being upgraded, bringing to modern platforms, and now a new audience of gamers and consumers can pick them up if you'd never played them on the Xbox One, or I should say on the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. And I don't know, Crysis 3 was kind of rough on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, so it'll be nice to get them in an upgraded form. It'll be interesting to see how the games run on Switch as well. So there you have it. That is out this fall. Excited for that. Okay, next up, the worst kept secret. It's not really even a secret. EA has let us know that Battlefield is coming up. I mean, there's a lot of stuff online about the next Battlefield, but now we're getting an official reveal. The next Battlefield reveal is set for June the 9th, 7 a.m. PDT, 4 p.m. CEST, so that equates to 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern, so it's going to be early in the morning. I'm kind of excited about that. Just get to wake up and tune into this stream or whatever. The next Battlefield is a game that a lot has come out about. I'm not going to go into that. I'm sure you guys, if you're interested, you can find it pretty easily. This is a next-generation Battlefield. Will be interesting to see how much of the next-generation platforms they can take advantage of, since I believe it'll still be out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But hey, if they make it all next-gen, that would be pretty cool as well to really see how far they could take it. But we'll find out more June 9th. I'm excited for it. You know, Battlefield isn't a franchise that I've been the biggest fan of since, you know, Battlefield 3, I would say, is the last one that I got super into. I got pretty into Battlefield 4 as well. Since then, I've been here and there with the Battlefield games. Bad Company 2 is still my favorite Battlefield game of all time. I mean, I've been one of those people drumming the Battlefield Bad Company 3 drum for a very long time. I've wanted a Bad Company 3 for a long time. Hey, if this brings in elements of Bad Company as well with the destructibility and things of that nature, it's probably going to be something that I really enjoy, and I'm definitely going to check it out. But yeah, something near and dear to my heart with Bad Company, and I still long for the day that we do get a Bad Company 3, but I don't know if that is all too likely at this stage of the game. Nevertheless, Battlefield, next one will be revealed June the 9th. Okay, moving on from that, a couple of smaller games that I do want to shine some attention to. Alba, a Wildlife Adventure is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on June the 9th. So this is a game that was available on a PC and Apple Arcade going back to December of 2020, and it notes from the BAFTA award-winning studio behind Monument Valley and Assemble with Care comes something entirely new. Join Alba as she visits her grandparents on a Mediterranean island. She is ready for a peaceful summer of wildlife exploration, but when she sees an animal in danger, she realizes she needs to do something about it. It notes handcrafted visuals. Every little corner of the island has been looked after with great detail. Join Alba to find the AIWRL. You will need to gather a bunch of volunteers, and the town is full of good people. Help them out and convince them to join you. There are animals everywhere. Can you find all the species? The game itself got an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam. 1,130 reviews, 96% positive, a 79 on Metacritic as well. Was priced at $17 on PC, so I'd imagine a similar price point for the console release. That is scheduled to be released again on June 9th. And lastly, I do want to point an attention to Aztec Forgotten Gods. It has gotten an extended announcement trailer. Now, this game was announced a little while ago. I want to say back in March, but now we have a lengthier trailer to sink our teeth into. And Aztec Forgotten Gods is a Cyberstone universe action-adventure game that follows a young woman in her quest to become a hero by wielding the power of the gods. It has exploration elements and exhilarating verticality and mobility. Launch yourself into action with mysterious technology that will allow you to uncover ancient secrets in a city ripe for exploration. A unique, futuristic, Mesoamerican setting, massive boss fights as well, a pretty unique visual style to cap things off, refreshing perspective on the Aztec mythology, and a lot of unique elements to boot. The game is scheduled for release in the fall of this year, so we'll see how it ultimately does turn out. The extended trailer runs for about a minute and a half, but it gives us more insight into various gameplay elements and things of that nature. Another game that I'm sure is not at the top of the radar for a lot of people, but something that could end up surprising you, again, dropping sometime this fall. And that's going to conclude this one. Again, Crysis Remastered Trilogy, super excited for that. Really excited to go back into Crysis 2 and have that available at a more premiere format on consoles, because Crysis 2 ran okay on the PlayStation 3, but it wasn't like that great. On PC is where you really got the high quality experience, and Crysis 3 being available, that's cool as well. The next Battlefield reveal is set for June the 9th, so you can get excited for that. Alba, a Wildlife Adventure is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, X1, Switch on June 9th. Very well received on PC. And Aztec Forgotten Gods is dropping this fall. It has gotten an extended announcement trailer. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.